Well, hello folks, welcome on to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet, and we have a bit of a channel update for you today. A momentous occasion has occurred, at least in the context of this tiny little YouTube channel that I've been running for the last 4.5 years, putting out daily content. We'll talk about what that is in a second. I think most people have figured that out, but you might not know the full extent of it, so we'll talk about exactly what has happened and where we are along that road, and most importantly what that means for the channel going forward, because obviously there will be some changes to what happens on the channel, changes to the things that are present on the channel, this additional stuff that you can get at this stage. I know I'm being cryptic, but we'll explain this all in a second. And yeah, I want to say some thank yous as well, because one of the reasons that this momentous thing occurred was because of the actions of one very generous person. Right then, folks. Well, you all know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yes, we have reached 1,000 subscribers. We did that 2 or 3 days ago, and I've been doing this for 4.5 years, and this was always the goal, to try and reach 1,000 subscribers. I think if I'd listened to some of the larger creators who sort of say, well, if you haven't managed to make it after a couple of years, just give up because it's a waste of time. Well, that's all very good advice if actually what you're trying to do is make some money out of it. But if you just enjoy it, then it's not really good advice, is it? You continue doing the things you enjoy, and you don't do the things you don't enjoy. That's a good mantra for life, isn't it? So I love making videos. I love the process. I love posting them. I love to see the reactions of them, and that's been the really cool thing about the channel becoming a little bit bigger, that I actually, on all the videos I put out now, I always get comments, and it's really cool to see what you guys think of them, and what you have to say. And it's a lovely part of this whole experience. So yes, got to 1,000 subscribers a couple of days ago, and this has all been due to this month being an absolute crazy month. I had over 65 subscribers this month, and it's not even close to the end of it. So potentially my best ever was 75, so potentially we could beat that, which would be crazy. So we've absolutely rocketed through that 1,000 subscriber mark. But the reason for that is because of one very, very, very nice guy, and you all know him, I think. Some of you have come over from his channel, some of you already know him from the Football Manager scene, or already a subscriber to his channel anyway. It's Zilla Blitz, who, you know, I regularly talk about on this channel because I think his content is exceptionally good, but he's a really nice guy as well. So he's got the perfect match, and he makes some really engaging content, and it doesn't matter if he's talking about wargaming or truck driving or whatever else it is. I just find it all fascinating, and I've been really enjoying following his wargaming channel for ages. I don't play any of the games myself, but I enjoy listening to him talk about them. It's interesting, and I like the concept of board games. I just don't have anyone to play them with. Anyway, so Zilla Blitz incredibly kindly, after I started the Euro Truck Simulator 2 series that you might have seen on the channel, basically organised a giveaway on his channel for a £25 Steam gift card. Now this is still ongoing, so if you go over to Zilla's Second Gear channel, you will be and go into, I think, the video marked giveaway. It's one of his ATS videos. I think it's a couple of episodes ago. You'll be able to find all the details there. But essentially, what people had to do was come over to my first episode and leave a comment in the on those first episodes. And amazingly, not only did people come over, not only did they leave really nice comments. I mean, I've never had a video with that many comments. I mean, it's reaching about 100. It's mad. But a load of those people liked the video, a load of those people subscribed to the channel, and many of them have continued to follow the series and been regularly commenting on the videos. So it's been a wonderful kind of snowballing experience, and I've absolutely loved it. And not only that, I've absolutely loved playing ETS 2. It's a bit of an addiction, that game. It's so easy to kind of get lost into it. And after I record and put up one episode, I'm itching to do the next one, but often I need to kind of wait for comments before I can do that. So I sort of, I want to drive some more, but I can't. So yeah, it's really, really fun. Really, really, really good series. It's really fun game, and yeah, I'm enjoying, you know, driving around Europe. I'm getting the DLCs, and that's one thing that I will say. I had a couple of the DLCs. I've now got 3 more, so I think there's only one DLC that I'm missing. So yeah, I'm going to go all over the place now. Yeah, I'm fully committed to a long-term series with this game. So yeah, big thanks to Zilla, but I think it's also really important to thank all the other people who have contributed to this progression. There's been a lot along the way. So people right at the start, when we had nobody interested in the channel, like that trucking football manager who I did loads of collaborations with early on in the channel career, top guy. But you know, think people like the Passion for FM team, Espen at Passion for FM, who were joining that really helped boost the profile of the channel. The Passion for FM Twitter feed regularly promoted my content, and got a lot of people watching because of that. So huge thank you to Espen for giving me that leg up, because I would not be at 1,000 subscribers if it wasn't for Espen. I'd be a lot lower. So you know, that early little boost that it gave me was awesome. But there's been many other people along the way, and many who have watched the channel over long periods of time. The likes of Joe Page is the ultimate example of that. Joe's been watching for ages, and you'll see him commenting on pretty much every video. So yeah, thanks Joe. Simon, another one who's been watching for ages, and there's a few others of you who've been, you know, regular commenters on multiple different video types. But it's so cool to see other people joining, getting involved, leaving comments, and you know, just enjoying this little space on YouTube. So thank you to each and every one of you. If you've watched a video, if you've subscribed to the channel, if you know, whatever you've done, if you've shared, if you said something nice about the channel, it's all good. If you've given some constructive criticism, I like it all. So thank you to all of you who have been kind of supporting some of the series or multiple series. It's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you, all of you. Yeah, it's amazing to be in this position where I can actually say I've got 1,000 subscribers. So right, so what does that mean going forward? So there's a few things for those who don't really understand how YouTube works, or don't really understand how sort of monetization in YouTube works. You need to get to that 1,000 sub threshold to monetize the channel. So essentially to get money from adverts and things like that. Before that, it all goes to YouTube. So we've hit that threshold. The other thing that you need to do is get over 4,000 hours watch time in the last calendar year. And for a long time, I've been just at that level. So that's good. And so it did mean I was able to apply for monetization. It said it'd take about 30 days. I got an answer back, I think a couple of days after I applied, and they said, yes, you can join the YouTube Partner Program. Well done. So that was a really, really nice movement forward. So that's what I've done, and I've set up monetization of the ads on the channel. So you shouldn't see any adverts in the center of videos anymore. They should all be just right at the start and the end, and they should be skippable. There's no expectation on anyone to watch any of those adverts. If you do, thank you very much. But that's kind of what I'm going to do. You may occasionally see the odd advert in the middle of a video, and that's just me playing around and seeing what the effect is of doing that. But in the main, the way I want to set it up is that you don't have these kind of ads distracting you in the middle of a video. And if they are going to be there, it has to be in a point where it makes perfect sense that there is a natural break in that video where something might fit. But I don't really want to put adverts in the center of videos because it's annoying when it happens. So if it annoys me, it's going to annoy you, and you won't want to watch. So it makes sense. So the great thing there is that no longer are YouTube getting all the money from the ads. I'm benefiting from that as well. So That's nice, and I get to control where they are. But on top of that, there are other things that I'm able to do now with the channel. So there's things called super thanks, which I don't understand, which I've turned on. I think that's just an opportunity for you to say, there's a button somewhere, I think under the screen here, where you can just click that, and you I don't know, you think you like say thanks or something. I don't know what it does. I think it's to do with, it came up, it's an option that arrived with monetization, so I guess you have the option to, you know, drop me a quid or something to say thank you for making content. That's, I think, what it is, but I'm not really sure. I've switched everything on, and I don't know what half of it does, so we will see. But the other thing I have done, which I do understand to some degree, is channel membership. So this is a way, obviously, the adverts is great, and that will give me a small amount of money. I'm not looking to make money from this. I'm just looking to, basically, if I get some money to push back into the channel, that would be great. And it gives me some excuse for saying that why I'm spending ages making videos, that you know, apart from the fact I just enjoy doing it, it's look, I've made £4 this month. It's great. I'll buy you an ice cream, and so everyone's happy. I have set up channel membership, and there are three tiers to the channel membership, and I've already forgotten what they are, so I've got them written down here. So we have the bronze custard tier, which is I think puts very unfortunate images in my mind. The silver custard membership and the gold custard membership. Now, there's no restricted access to content or anything like that, so it doesn't change anything. It's just, again, an opportunity for you to support what I do on the channel. And the cost for these are, so bronze custard is £1.99, silver custard is £4.99, and the gold creamy lovely custard is £12.99. I wanted to set that to £9.99, but apparently that's not an option on YouTube, so I don't understand. But anyway, there is no expectations for anybody to actually use that, but it's there if people want to. There is what you get for each one. So for all of them, you get a little star by your name. I'm eventually going to make customized, possibly the little custard man that is in my logo that will go by your name. So that will show that you are a channel member, and you can, you know, wave at other people from your lofty perch of being a channel member. There are custom emotes. That was an option I couldn't get rid of, so I don't really know. I'll have a look at those, but don't expect anything there anytime soon. I've got to figure out what the heck they are. So that's something that's what you get essentially on the bronze level. You get all of that, plus with the silver level, you will get early access to videos. So videos that I've put up in the queue to go out, you'll be able to see them earlier. So it's not extra content, you just get to see the content a bit earlier. I don't know whether people would like that or not, and it's not guaranteed that I'm going to be able to put those videos out early. So, you know, it's whether that's a useful thing or not for you, I don't know. And the highest level, you will also get your name in one of the games where it's possible. So the gold custard, if we're playing Football Manager, I'll rename one of the regens with your name. That's so. Or if I don't know whether it's possible in ETS2, whether to name one of the new drivers or rename one of the new drivers. Is that a possibility? Let me know. But all the other thing that all of them get, so you will get a shout out in the video, and there will also be a graphic with your name on it to show who has joined the channel, as it were. So hopefully that makes sense, and that's just a way to. So please, if you have joined or you are going to join, you know, you're not restricted to join for like forever, just for as long as you want, and then stop it. If you can't afford it, don't do it. Don't only support the channel if it's the thing you want to do. Don't do it just because you think that would be nice. Right, okay, on that note, I put this up like yesterday, and we've already before I've even managed to say anything about it, we've already got some crazy person who's already become a bronze Custard member. Yes, it is the wonderful Simon Thornley. So thank you very much, mate. It was unexpected. I'm surprised you even noticed that this had changed. But thank you incredibly much for your support over. Well, I can't remember how long you have been watching, but it's been a while on the Football Manager content. So thank you so much for that support and for being our first inaugural member on the channel. Right, folks. That will do it. I'd love to hear any comments that you have on what you'd like to see on the channel going forward down below. We'll do another update video at some point in the future to talk about how wonderful the last few months have been in terms of actual numbers, and we'll talk about actual content and what changes there might be. I'm not sure when that will be. It's going to be like a month or two away because I'm not planning on doing any content changes at the minute, but you know, things happen. So yeah, let me know any comments you have down below, anything you want to see on the channel, anything you want things to be done differently, anything else. Just, you know, just write stuff in the comments down below and I'll reply to it. And if you see sort of stuff written down below in the comments, you reply to it as well. Right, enough waffling. That's me done. So massive thank you to everyone who's made this happen. Huge thank you to Simon for becoming our first channel member. I haven't got the graphic yet, but you will be included on a graphic very shortly once I've made it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you for the next one. Goodbye.